What's good? It's your boy Bani. I just jumped off the porch like dirty glove bastard.
I ain't gon' scare. If them people ever ask, I ain't make bands. Ain't never make a dollar.
All right, so we got the one and only Bani jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, bro.
What's good? What's good? Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Welcome, bro. How you feeling today, too, man?
Feeling good. I got doggy them with me. But I mean, you chilling though. We in the A with it.
For sure, man. All you guys wearing beanies, man. It's like 80 degrees outside, man. I know y'all got to be hot out there, too, bro.
You know we go LV beanie to attack it all the way.
Nah, for real, man. And you want to shout out your people sitting up there with you real quick, too, man?
Yeah. You know I got Prezi with me, K3, Top Dog Press, Top Dog Ed. Never too far.
For sure, man.
I had to bring the dogs down with me.
Yes, sir, man. And what brings you to Atlanta besides jumping off the porch? What else you been doing since you touched down in the city, man?
Goddamn studios, music videos. I've been eating a lot of shrimp and grits too. Yeah, that's really it. I ain't gonna lie. The club's gonna get hit tonight. You know, the weekend just starting. So
there you go.
Trust. I know Magic City gonna be popping it.
Absolutely, man. But you up here working is what you're saying.
Yeah, we
man.
working. Every day we working, brother. Every day. Trust.
Absolutely, man. And so for people that don't know, you're from Hollywood, Florida, man. Mm-hmm. And for people that have never been down there, how would you describe the culture, the way of life in Hollywood, man?
You know, you got a real deal getting where you fit in, if you ask me. But it's all genuine love down there. Ain't too much hate going on, you feel me? If you're doing your thing, just do your thing. Don't really be too much hate on my end of the town, for real. But definitely if you swing by Hollywood, you're gonna have a good time. There's a couple of things to do. Ghost Bar, whatnot, hit the Hard Rock, lose some money.
No, absolutely, man. You be hitting that Hard Rock?
Mandatory.
Mandatory?
I take the risk, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not into gambling, but I like the chances of being a filthy rich bastard, you know?
What's your game of choice? You got one?
I ain't gonna lie, I go Russian roulette out the gate. They say I'm crazy for it, but I pick a number on Russian roulette. I go number 2 out the gate, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? It don't bring me some sunny days. It don't bring me some rainy days too. But on days where I feel like Russian roulette ain't working, I gotta fuck with Baccarat.
Oh yeah.
No, not Baccarat. Blackjack, yeah.
Okay, blackjack.
Blackjack, the shit, you feel me? Hit on 15 and shit like that, yeah. Blackjack do
Oh,
it.
you taking them risks, huh? Hitting on 15.
You don't hit on 15?
Sometimes. Depends what the dealer got and everything.
It do depend. Yeah, you're right. 15 usually get hit though. I'm keeping it 100. 15 get hit.
Yeah.
You gotta take that risk.
Overall, would you say you up or down at the Hard Rock?
I'll keep it 100. I'm down. I ain't gonna lie. I'm down. Nah, I'm down for real.
I mean, that's what they banking on, is for everyone to be down. You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
I'm down as fuck. Like I done lost a couple of times. I done went there Olo on some shit and just took it to the chin, the L's. You feel me? So I'm down, bro.
It should be fun though, man. It's a rush, right?
It'd be fun, because I really go there, like, it's not more so about the money. I like socializing and that shit. I be talking to them random folks who like losing money. And the way they attack it is way different, you feel me? These people trying to make a living off of this shit. I'm just having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit, that's gotta be crazy to be a professional gambler. Like, god damn, man. I wouldn't trust myself with that type of shit, you know?
No, real shit. And you know, some people in there who, when they at the table and shit, if you do a certain type of move or you hit on a certain card, they'll leave and give you a dirty look for the rest of the night you're at the casino anytime you see them and shit.
Yeah, it's like you fucked up their whole night type shit, right?
Real shit.
Yep.
Real shit.
So let's go back to your childhood, man. Like, what were you into as a kid growing up down there?
Shit, we was really outside and shit, playing around basketball, really riding bikes. You know, my neighborhood, I was in West Park for real, damn near by the ranches and shit. A lot of them folks just like the catwalk and wheelie bikes. It was big on the big rippers and shit like that, SE bikes. I could never catwalk, but I did like the thought of seeing it and just being with them boys, you feel me? If you know, you know. Like, if you can't catwalk, but your dog can catwalk, you still like that, you feel me? Trust. Real shit. But yeah, that's really it though. I wasn't really too much doing no like bad shit, like breaking in cribs or no shit like that, bro. I was more so having fun, building off the dopamine and shit.
There you go. What kind of kept you out of, going down the wrong path and everything?
I mean, to be real, the friends I had, they weren't really too much of a bad influence. As crazy as it sounds, we were young at the time, but they knew like the shit that they was getting into or doing, they didn't want to force it upon the friends that wasn't doing it. And it always stayed like that, so it was always just a mutual understanding and respect, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, to be real. So I didn't really do no bad shit. If I did have friends that was doing bad shit, like they say they about to go do one too, they dropping me to the crib on some shit,
For real.
you feel me? I'm not with it. But over time, a couple of them friends, little flaws started shedding off and shit, you feel me? We got corrupt over time or whatnot.
I feel like that's human nature growing up, man. You always want to experience some other shit, and sometimes it takes one bad experience for you to realize,
Facts.
"All right, I don't need to be doing this shit, man."
Real shit.
And what was the family dynamic at home? Do you have mom and dad in the house, brothers and sisters too, or?
I got my little sis and my mom and my stepdad, really my dad or whatnot, but my old boy, I didn't grow up with my dad, bruh, is in Jamaica. Family, I don't want to say shaky, but you know how every good family got like the cousins and the aunties and the uncles always together at every gathering. It wasn't really like that. It was just me, my parents, and my sister, to be real, throughout a lot of years. We really just started getting into like family orientation shit with cousins and all that, but we still not big on it. Just my little small family, 4 of us.
Was it just because they weren't living around there, or?
Yeah. A lot of us spread out through Florida. My family kind of like not in the same area. And it's also that like, they're really like Spanish. So like, feel me? Like, we're not really too much. Not that we're not into the Spanish shit, but it just more, it's my Puerto Rican side, they Spanish.
Okay.
My Jamaican side, of course, is in Jamaica. So all I got is my Spanish side of my family here.
So your mom's Puerto Rican then?
Yeah, she
Okay.
Puerto Rican, Jamaican, and my dad just Jamaican.
Okay. Were you going to Jamaica to visit your pops, or?
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
bro, he a chef and shit. I be
Oh,
over
for
there
real?
eating good. Yeah. He chef down brazy. I be in Jamaica I try to go every couple months. I just started trying to get a whip over there and shit to really have some shit to fuck the place up for real. But I don't really go too often, only because of how much money I be having to spend. Like, when you go to Jamaica, you gotta get all the family right. Everybody want a little piece of the pie,
For
you
real.
feel me? So I gotta take that into accountability every time I go, so I'll be second guessing going.
It's like, yeah, let me make sure I'm ready for this
Real
shit, right? Do you remember your first time going to Jamaica? And like, what you think of it compared to, South Florida?
My first time, I went to school out there around like 2nd, 3rd grade-ish, and I realized it was like fucking way different. I felt like I was slow with the shit that I knew. Like, it was already doing fractions and shit around 2nd, 3rd grade. I didn't even know how to fucking spell fraction on some shit. So. And the teachers would beat us, so that was different if you were bad in school.
What you mean they would beat you?
Yeah, bro, they was on
Like with a
time.
paddle type shit, or what were they using to beat you?
Get a beating of a lifetime, however they want to do it.
Like with their hands and fists and?
I know a teacher who loved to twitch off a tree, and I know a teacher who loved to belt.
True.
I know a teacher who just like to get hands-on too, you feel me? It really depends on what the fuck you did. You feel me? You cursing in the class, you might just get a slap across your mouth.
God damn.
Yeah. They with it. I ain't gonna lie.
How many beatings did you get?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna keep on. I got like 2 beatings, because it took me the second time to realize these folks was not fucking off. And the second time they called my mom, and like, she really came down to the school. This was at Ligony Prep. She came down to the school, and she let them beat me on some shit, so I was like, I'm not even safe here. You feel me? This shit serious.
So that'll definitely keep you on the straight path, though, right? Like,
For
fuck
sure.
that.
For sure.
Did you get a beat like when you went home too? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, I did. Because it's embarrassing. My OG bringing me from America, you feel me? I'm supposed to be a good jit in school, the American jit. I'm acting an ass in front of Jamaican kids like a damn idiot. So she'll beat the shit out of me too, I ain't gonna lie.
So when would you say you jumped off the porch? How were you at the time?
I'll say 18 for real, cause you know once I graduated, OG was trying to get me to figure out what I was gonna do with my life and career and shit. And I almost went to the fucking Air Force, bruh, but I couldn't do it. I was just like, I can't. Nigga gotta get her rich or some shit, bruh. And yeah, I found me a little route, stuck to it.
And were you already making music at the time, or how far back does that go?
So what's crazy is like, when I was making music around that time, like once I was graduating high school, I wasn't like taking it serious. The songs was just getting added to my files on some shit, and I would like play them, but some of my dogs would like send my files around to like other people, like you should listen to this on some unreleased music type shit. To the point, folks started telling me, yo, just drop that shit on SoundCloud, bro, like, you feel me, post them. And I started just doing it till it gained traction.
Oh shit. Yeah, looking at your SoundCloud, like your numbers are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know people were still doing numbers on SoundCloud like that too, man.
Yeah. I fought with SoundCloud heavy. That's what I gained all my listening, like all the shit I was listening to growing up was always on SoundCloud. I was never buying Spotify subscriptions or Apple Music. I always had to go to SoundCloud route. So even if I did want to like listen to music that was mainstream, I'm listening to it on SoundCloud sped up on some shit, cause you know they gonna copyright it, or you gotta pay for the mainstream song on some shit.
Now you drop a lot of your music sped up too, bro. And I feel like if you're not from South Florida, you may not understand that. Can you kind of break down that culture of sped up music down there?
Facts. So with the sped up shit, it's really a vibe for real. Like you gotta understand, like when we listening to sped up music, it's not that we just want to just listen to the squeaky voice. It's more so like the mood of the day on some shit, or the mood of the moment. Like when we driving fast, we gonna more so play the music sped up than a slow song, cause we gonna want to cut up, and I don't know, it just give you that feeling. But it's definitely a South Florida thing since I was legit. Fast music been a thing. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't see too many artists dropping sped up music though, but you dropping this like on all platforms and everything too, man.
I definitely do, cause it's like I do wanna kind of like try to shed more light on it, cause I feel like it's not a different category of the music, but it's definitely a different way to listen to it, and it's a different way to hear it, to hear me out on how I'm really attacking the beat for real, if you ask me. With the sped up shit on the main platforms, I know some people come across it like, what the fuck, why the fuck we're rapping so fast, like it's fucking insane. But if you really do take your time and like listen to the slow one and then the fast one and make your comparisons, you're gonna realize like some of them fast really do it for real, like for real.
Do you mostly just be listening to like sped up music then?
For certain songs, like I got my certain songs I like to have sped up rather than regular, but I listen to all of it, you feel me? I don't discriminate.
Okay.
But since I am from South Florida, it is certain songs I like to speed up. Like if I were to hear like the "Hey, I just met you, this is crazy," I'm gonna speed that up. You feel me? Just to you feel me? We're gonna get it freaky for real.
Because I know some people down there, and that's usually all they listen to is some sped up shit. Like they may listen to some regular speed, but for the most part, that's what they playing. It should be tripping me out. Like damn.
Hell yeah, they really like a lot of people in Miami too. Like when they speed it up, they be dancing and sticking and shit too. Like bust a move to it. That's another thing too. Like you can't really stick and groove to it how you would when it's slow. But when you speed it up, you're gonna see the dance moves of Miami or whatnot on some shit.
Yo. So when you first started dropping stuff on SoundCloud, was it going up? Or are we talking like tens, 100,000s of views, or like what type of reaction were you getting at first?
So at first, I was getting the ha-has and the bullshits, you feel me? But I remember like I was really just doing it for the ones who was telling me like they like it on some shit. So I didn't really get no traction. I used to get like 100 plays and 70 of those shits would be mine on some shit to keep it 100. But when it did start growing, it was really hard to understand like how the fuck it's growing, you feel me? And seeing it like be so small, it never unmotivated me either. Like I was just like, bro, it's obviously what come with it. And again, you know, ain't gonna just drop a song and the whole world listening to it. Of course not. You feel me? It's gonna take time, and I always understood that. You feel me? I was always patient.
Yeah. And just by listening to your music, I could tell there's a lot of passion that goes into your music too. I feel like if people weren't listening to it, you was gonna be making the shit anyway for yourself.
Nah, real shit. Real shit. It is a lot of passion. I put a lot of emotion in this shit, a lot of feelings for real. When it come down to it. Ain't lying.
And your sound is very unique too. Were you always rapping like that? Like, were you always kind of have your own sound, or did you kind of start off like mimicking other artists or shit like that?
Well, I never realized like my voice kind of had a distinct sound on the beat until it started being brought to my attention. So I kind of say like I was just always being myself for real. I was just always rapping. I know that like everyone's voice is different, so I do try to like dub it so that they can hear the impact on how different I sound. But I was just always myself. Never really mimicked nothing. Probably hopped on a certain type of beat, you feel me? Was fucking with them Detroit beats or whatnot, but I definitely attacked it my own way from the jump.
Yeah, and some of the songs, it sounds like you almost whispering. Was that intentional too? Was that just like your style, or?
Facts. That's intentional. Some songs that's just the mood. Like I ain't gonna lie. If I'm feeling mellow, I'm feeling down, I'll whisper on that bit, talk quiet, turn the beat down all the way possible. That's just the mood, and I think the supporters understand that too. Like, yeah, bro, it's one of them type of songs. You feel me? It's a quiet type of song.
Quiet type of song.
G shit.
And you were recording all your music by yourself at first, right?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. So with the music, with the engineering and shit, my dog Roy, Lama Roy, you know, Brad got me a little iMac and shit, and we had downloaded what's it called, the Pro Tools software shit on some jailbroken shit. We just threw it on my computer, threw it in the back of my mom's laundry room, and started rocking out. I ain't gonna lie. No padding or nothing in the room and shit, but we still made it work.
And what was one of the first songs that really took off that kind of made you a believer, like, damn, this shit might actually work, man?
My Girl and Switch, because both of those was made out of the laundry room for real. And both of those I didn't really realize the impact it was gonna have when I was making it, because it was just a regular day making it, trying to knock out 5 songs every day on some shit. And those two happened to be one of those songs in those days, and they took off. But I do know with Switch, that was my first time ever trying to like put a hook on a song in my life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I used to just rap straight through a song and just, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, to be honest. I was just rapping my ass off. But with Switch, I realized like, well, I need a hook. Like, some shit gotta get catchy eventually, and I threw a hook on it.
So look at that, your first song with a hook, and it takes off like it did.
Crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie. Then I started putting hooks right after that. Once
Yeah,
it took
like
off, I'm
this.
like, I gotta fucking put hooks. I gotta be a real artist, put hooks on songs. Real shit.
And how were you promoting Switch at first? Did you just like upload it to SoundCloud and YouTube, or?
So with Switch, I dropped it on one of my older little projects. What the fuck was the name of it? Not Chase Bani. It's the one with the white cover. I can't even fucking remember right now, but I had a lot of songs on there, like 20 songs on that little tape or whatnot. And that was probably around in the 20s. And it didn't really get no love for real that I wanted to, for it being the only song on the little project that had a hook. I was like, damn, bro, like, shit gas, like what the fuck? Let's shoot a video to this shit. Maybe let me feel me, put some spotlight on it real quick. Shot a video same day, dropped it the next day, and the shit just fucking took off. Some crazy shit. It was really like an older song too. Like, shot the video probably 6-8 months after I dropped it. Like, I don't know why this shit ain't never take off. Let me try something with it real quick.
Did the music video take off like the first day or the first week, or?
Yeah, low key, like the first week, yeah, that bitch was jumping, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was, and what made it jump so heavy is the fact that like the way I did the video, I went to like places that had like an impact on me. Like I went to my elementary school. I went to the little fancy little restaurant that we used to post up at after high school when I was going to Crop. I went by MacArthur. I was walking by fucking Davie, you feel me? Like you just gotta know the spots I was in. And a lot of people around Florida realized that, around my area, Broward, realized like, okay, yeah, bro, really, I was just where bro was at yesterday, you feel me? I was just at that Porch Tropical on some shit.
Super
Real
relatable to everyone watching it, basically.
Hell
right?
yeah. It worked out perfectly. Like, I planned it all out. Everything that's in the video, I feel like I damn near directed that shit like a movie, bro.
Oh shit. And what was it like watching it take off, considering you already felt like, man, this is a song that people really should be fucking with too, man?
I felt like checkmate, you know? It was fucking, it was insane that the plan was like working, because it took off, but like when it was taking off, I still didn't have an understanding on how to really promo it for real, or like push it harder and harder. But it was just so much people listening to it and making TikTok videos to it, and I had a little like dance that I was doing and shit that people would do to the song, that it was just working out so good, like everything in my favor for real. Just off of me putting in that effort of getting the video right and making sure everything looked good, you feel me?
Yep. And you also had Understood out at that time too. Was that going up at the same time, or did that one catch on later, or?
So Understood, okay, what I realized with Understood, that one was one of them ones that like, okay, yeah, that was one of them ones where all my dogs was telling me like, what the fuck am I doing with this shit? It needs a video, like you playing around, you feel me? And yeah, we shot that shit real quick on some Swift shit. I like that song a lot, but what Understood, the thing is, I was always nervous about doing the visuals and whatnot to it, because it was sped up. Like I only had to sped up the way I recorded it, like I sped it up on the Pro Tools on some shit, you feel me? And I didn't really want to push the sped up sound onto them yet, but it didn't really sound as good slow, so fuck it. Sped up way the only way y'all gonna know on some shit, you feel me?
Nah, that shit hard, man. That's definitely one of my favorites too, man.
Yeah, them one.
Then Edward Scissorhands comes out, and it's like another level that this shit was hitting too, man.
Edward Scissorhands, that's when I try to like bring the hooks into the studio on some shit, rather than just doing them in the laundry room on my at-home studio. I try to start bringing them into the big studios, A2F and Bay 8, New Era, shit like that. And that was around Halloween time too, so I knew I had to get in my little spooky bag or whatnot. I had to definitely get right on that one. That was a random one. That was a random ass one. When I made that song, I never even watched Edward Scissorhands in my life. To this day, I never watched Edward Scissorhands in my fucking life. And it just played out so perfect. Like in the song, I said picnic, and when I got in contact with like a videographer and shit, he was telling me like in the movie there's picnic scenes and shit where bruh's acting ass in the picnic. So it was just fucking perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And it was Halloween time, it was perfect.
No, it was perfect timing for sure, man.
For real.
And were you having a lot of labels reach out to you during this time too?
Definitely a lot of labels reach out. A lot of times I've been in the Hard Rock too, a lot of A&Rs and stopped me, try to pull me to the side.
Oh, for real? At the Hard Rock?
Yeah. Have a word with me. It done been so random, like I done been gambling at a table for like an hour, oven dog shit, and then bruh to the left, like me and bruh been there for the hour, me and bruh dapping each other up every time we hit, and he just been like, by the way, I'm with such and such, and I know you. You
What
feel
the
me?
fuck?
On some crazy shit. That's how it really be for real. But yeah, not so much on the contact part. They really been getting up with me in person recently.
And you ended up signing with Alamo, right? So what was it about this situation that seemed right for you?
You know, Alamo real deal felt like family. It felt right. I ain't gonna lie, it felt right. A lot of combos got held before it was time to really sign for real. Got to know each other for real on a real eye level.
Yeah. And for other artists watching this, like what's one of the main differences between being signed and doing it by yourself independently?
It's a lot of help, bro. It's a lot of help. Like They ain't gonna say it, you feel me? But when you independent, yeah, they ain't gonna say it, but you really lost out here, bro. Like, you don't really know. You ain't never been a rapper before, so how the fuck you gonna really stay independent? It could work out, don't get me wrong, but you do need guidance, and the guidance could come a long way, you feel me? I definitely think if you do want to stay independent, go for it, but if you do have the opportunity to work with a label or someone who's interested in you, take the opportunity.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of game to be learned just by being signed too, man.
For sure. It's a lot of shit. You can learn a lot of networking, a lot, like, it's just a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Too much to say. We'll be talking for 8 hours.
Not real shit. So now we got the new single, I Don't Scam. Talk about the inspiration for this one, man.
So it's a lot of controversy in my hometown of the scams and all that nonsense or whatnot, but I had to let it be known, of course, I don't indulge in those activities. It's kind of emphasized in that song, of course, and I try to make it a hook so that it could stick to them. You feel me? I don't scam. That's really it, though.
Is this a song you've been sitting on for a while, or as soon as you recorded, you kind of knew it was a single, or?
Well, as soon as I record, well, this is one of them ones where I wrote it because it's like, I really wanted it to like kind of make a little statement for real. So I wrote it and I got it prepped to like go on the project that I had coming up. So I did want it as a single though, but I also wanted it to be highlighted on the project too, you feel me?
And the project's called Signing Bonus.
Signing bonus.
Yep.
That shit coming up early April, you feel me? Y'all be ready for that. That shit coming up first 2 weeks of April. Just be on the lookout. I'm gonna be keeping y'all posted for sure.
Okay. So fans want to know, is this all going to be like brand new music? Is some songs you've been holding on for a bit, or?
I got some songs I've been holding on for a bit. I used to be a prick in the earlier stages. I was a real prick. I was snippeting a lot of songs on TikTok and just putting them on the Instagram story and shit like that. And I just know, like, I always looked at it like when I would look at my favorite rappers, social media and shit, and they post music, I always screen record it and I always play it back, and for me, I take advantage of knowing shit like that, how the brain work on some shit. So I make sure to post my snippets and, feel me, build the hype on it. And a lot of songs that built hype, I put a few of them on the project, but a lot of them new too. Like a lot of them they never heard. Some shit that's gonna rock them, shake them up a little bit, make them crash a car some more. Trust.
Now, I feel like once you snippet some shit, the fans are gonna be on your ass about this shit too, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I started realizing like some songs they really do need, like, it's kind of driving them crazy. But it's definitely something that works out. Snipping the songs, it works out for sure.
Is there going to be any features on the project, or are you going solo on this one, or what?
I think I got 3 features. Doggy one of them.
Okay.
You know, Doggy one of them. Trust. K3 on the little table with another little project coming out, signing bonus. There's 3 of them, and then the rest by myself.
Okay.
Solos.
For sure. And what about producer-wise? Who'd you work with on there?
I got a few producers. Shout out Nima. Shout out Cup. I can't remember the other ones, but they heavy hitters for sure. Real heavy hitters. I got some heavy hitters on that shit. I hate to show my cards, but you know, it's fucked up.
And what type of vibes should fans expect to hear on you? Because you're so versatile, I feel like you never know what's going to come out.
I definitely I put hooks on everything, I think. I put hooks on everything. I try to make sure everything is crisp. A couple songs got some heavy emotion in it. One of the songs I said something about like God and hell. It got a lot of backlash on my social media. But I feel like when you hear the whole song, you're gonna understand what I was really talking about. It ain't really all that, y'all. You feel me?
Wait, what type of backlash were you getting?
They were just saying like, I don't know about this one, Top Dog. You feel me? Like this one, you he walking on lava with this one, but it's just a song, you feel me? And it was how I was feeling in the moment, so. Switch is also how I was feeling in the moment, so fuck it. I gotta drop that shit.
Nah, absolutely, man. Is there one song on the album that you feel like this could be the one?
I feel like that about all of them. But there is one that I feel like, ain't no way this one ain't gonna take off. But then I listen to another one and it's like, ain't no way this one ain't gonna take off. You feel me? But
Which one you stuck on right now? Let me ask you that.
I'm fucked up about Punch It Bag. You feel me? Never seen a Punch It Bag. I can say Punch It Bag. You feel me? I'm fucked up about it. It's gonna stick to him like glue. I know it is. It's gonna stick like glue. And it makes sense. It's just all around perfect. It's a good song.
You got a video already shot for it or planned one out?
It's planned out. Now that you say it, like I really did want to get it done in Atlanta, to really be exact. But it's not done yet. But it's in the works. It's in the works.
Okay.
For sure. It's mandatory that one gets a video, for sure.
Yeah. Now that we talked it up, right?
Exactly.
And I saw last year you dropped like 50 singles. Was that intentional going in? Like, let me give them something every week, basically, or?
Hell yeah, bro. I never intended to hold these shits in and keep them all in, but I did start realizing like these folks not really listening to all these shits, bro. Like I'm giving them too much. Like they'll be stuck on one and they don't even get a chance to hear the next 4 ones that came that are way harder than that last one. So I did slow down on dropping so much music, but I was flooding them at first for sure. It was intentional. Absolutely, it was intentional. I wanted to show them like I got more shit, like more.
Yeah, I feel like it definitely helps build up a fan base too if you're consistently dropping
Hell yeah.
shit too, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dropping shit, using other like instrumentals that other rappers use, bigger rappers, and feel me, showing the versatility on some shit, for sure.
What's your thoughts on the music scene in Broward right now today?
That shit gas as fuck right now, I ain't gonna lie. This shit some shit that ain't never been right now. Like, if you really, really think about it, Broward's music scene right now is gas as fuck. All the different artists, we got too much like right now. It's a very big pot, very, very big pot of gas ass artists, down from Dade to Broward to Palm Beach. We got shit in Orlando, we got shit in fucking Gainesville, we got shit in Tally, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, we really like undefeated if you ask me. But right now the shit gas as fuck. Hell yeah, gas as fuck. Trust.
Yeah, and I see a lot of big artists, not from just South Florida, but all over Florida, be showing you a lot of love too, man.
Yeah. Shout out them boys, man. They be showing love for sure. I fuck with a few artists. Loe Shimmy, and showed some love. He let me perform the other day. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was crazy. Nigga almost blacked out on the stage, almost fainted, dog.
What you mean you almost fainted?
That shit was insane. I never had like such a big crowd and shit. You feel me? So just to have that opportunity. Hella grateful, you feel me? I appreciate that, boy. Yeah. Shout out Shimmy, man.
How motivating is that when these big artists really be showing you love too, man?
Nah, that shit motivational, bro. The way they attack it, you just see them pull up black truck, all the fans screaming, fans throwing bras and everything, like lingerie and shit. Like it's insane. It's definitely motivational. I done seen some random shit when it comes to like the big artists. Like I thought I was seeing crazy shit for myself, but I done seen insane shit. Fans knocking on the door, acting like police.
What the fuck?
Yeah, open the door as a fan. I just really wanted a picture. On some crazy shit.
They be wildin'.
They be wildin', bro.
What's some advice you would share to the youth coming up right now?
To the youth. I think y'all should really make sure y'all stay in school, for sure. I always say stay in school. I graduated. I'm not against the diploma and shit. I say make sure y'all get your education. It's gonna go a long way, you feel me? Education go a long way. As much as you think it don't, it do. It really do, you feel me? It's just how you carry yourself at the end of the day, you feel me? All of that adds up. Stay in school. Listen to your parents. You feel me? Yeah, if you are young though and focus on money, that's good. Get your money for sure, but also look at it like you do gotta have a bright side to you on some shit.
Yeah. Let me ask you, were your parents real supportive of you when you mentioned like, man, I want to do this music shit for real?
Well, yeah. My mom actually comes from like odd side of a music background. Her dad is Joe Gibbs, very big reggae producer, so
Okay.
she would never turn her back on me offering that idea of me choosing a career. But she always did understand like, nigga, that's a fucking gamble. You might not be shit. You feel me? So yeah, she wasn't against it. She was like, shit, if you with it, you with it. I'm with you. You feel me? And I was telling her too, like, I feel like I got a different sound. I feel like this shit could go. And she was always supportive, for sure. Anything I needed, she would help me out. Any possible way, for sure. Flights, different countries, you name it, she could handle it on some shit.
Shout out to moms, man.
Shout out to moms,
For sure.
for sure.
How proud is she of everything that you've been able to accomplish there, man?
Well, yeah, she proud as fuck. She happy as fuck, bruh. Cause it's like she sees the work I was putting in for sure. It wasn't something that she was turning a blind eye to. At the end of the day, we was always making music in her fucking laundry room. Like, it was invading her space, making it loud at night. She used to go to work early in the morning, and we would have the music playing late night when we making music or whatnot. And also, what else? She used to be tripping about like having a bunch of friends in the backyard too, because it wouldn't just be the music. It would be that we're so loud. Like, when the music's done, now it's time to conversate and smoke, and we're laughing and chuckling and shit. And yeah, she definitely still supported it though. It ended up paying off. She sees it's working out.
Definitely a blessing, that's for sure, man.
Definitely.
So what's next? We know the album going to drop, man. Like, what other plans and goals you got set for yourself?
Right now, the album about to drop, and then we're gonna have another one prepped for them. But I really want them to focus on this shit, cause I got freaky with the sounding board and this shit. I was finna call it Bani Otani at first, but I didn't really like the fact that I'm using another man's name, wife for that, you feel me? So we just went signing bonus on some shit, keep it freaky. But another thing too that I wanna mention about this project, it's one of them ones where like you need to listen to every single song about 3 times just to make sure you selecting your favorite one the right way.
Are you a big baseball fan? Like Bani Otani?
Actually, I'm really not. To be honest, I never watched like baseball before, but I know the Shohei Ohtani guy is a demon. You feel me? Like, I've been hearing him and I be seeing him on my TikTok. He's super tall and shit, and like I just could tell, bro, a threat. And looking at the stats and shit, it was adding up to the stats I'm putting up. So I was like, you finna go Bani Otani, and it stuck. And it's also a song on my project. It's gonna be the first song, Bani Otani.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I got a little baseball vibe, I got a little video, reels and whatnot coming out for that shit too.
No, that's all right. Can't wait to check this shit out, bro.
Hell yeah.
All right, Bonnie, any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here, man?
I do want to give a shout out. Fuck, who the fuck I want to shout out? Now shout out to guys, you feel me? Everybody who done popped out. We got a couple of dogs in the background too. Shout out Skate Junior. Shout out I Love Zab. Shout out Ty and them boys. Shout out the whole fam, bruh. Anybody I ain't mentioned, is love. Trust.
I ain't no scared. If them people ever ask, I make bands. Ain't never make $1, ain't no need